So I've already pre-caught some fish. These are half black reds, one of my nicer lines that I have. And I go through, this is aerated water, aged for weeks. So I just go through.
Aged, and just sat or just
set and bubbled and with filter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Super oxygenated.
Yeah.
Oxygenated.
So I have those.
RO or anything, or just out of the tap?
No, this has been in a fish tank.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm wearing carbon filters and everything. So
Is that, do you put that in there when you first put water in
no,
there?
I use their water from their tank and then I top it
Top
off
it
a little
off.
bit, give them a little fresh water, a little water change for the start. So I use small bags. A lot of guys use big bags. I try to get as much as I can inside of a container. They made a law a few years ago in IFG. I used to use 2-inch bags, so they're like that big, and everyone was complaining because they were too hard to get into and too hard to tie off when they rebagged them. So now everyone has to be a minimum diameter of 3 inches. Because I could put, like, in this little thing, I could put like 6 trios of fish in there with those little tube. They hated me, man. It kept my shipping costs down. What can you say, you know? So anyway, I already have this. This is about 3 to 4 ounces of water. So I just pour them in. That. So there you go. It's got about that much. Okay.
You get those bags on Amazon, right? I think you said that before.
I get my bags through Uline.
Uline.
Go on Uline. They have all different kinds, shapes. The gusseted bags if you wanted the square bottom bag. So you just catch it like that. So it makes an air pocket. I usually have a little bit more air in there, but this is about 50-50. It's good. You want to be at least 50% or 2 to 1. Okay.
Is that no matter where you're shipping, or is that just the next amount of days?
Yeah, no matter where I ship to, that's what I
Okay.
do. So some people use rubber bands. I can never get rubber bands to work right. They always break and crap. So I see how I tied it off? Then you pull it. Okay. So at this point, there you go. Now I can either go back into the same bag to double bag it, and it's really hard to get these to fit down. So what I do, I go to a little bit bigger bag so I can slide it down nice and easy, because sleeving those takes forever. So I go upside down. So I want to put the open end of the first bag. I slide it down. So I have it. That. And then what I do is I come down and I grab it, make it as tight as I can. Then you just twist it, twist it, twist it, twist it. Tie it off.
Are you just doing an overhand knot?
Yep, just regular knot. Tie it real tight. Voila. Double bagged, ready to go. Let me show you why I do it that way. Instead of using the same bag to go into, I'll show you what happens. So we got our fishy. Grab it. You know, they always say don't blow into a bag, but we breathe out quite a bit of oxygen anyway. I just don't do it because who wants to open a bag with my bad breath coming back out? So I've got it tied off, right?
I just thought it was the fish that was stinking.
It's my halitosis these days. So I'm going to use the same side bag, and this is why I don't do this.
Possible to get it in.
Watch that one go on easy, guys.
Fish is going to end up on the
Oh, it
floor.
creates a seal.
Creates a seal, and they don't slide. They don't slide well together. So let's try it again. I get aggravated. Fish bags start flying across the
I'm just gonna say. Got a whole pile of dead fish on the wall. Smack the wall.
I'm pretty sure I would have given up already.
So my advice, just through what I just put in one size bag and I go up an inch size bag for the outside one. Because you see what a pain this is? And you
Back
risk-
to another fish by now.
And you risk puncturing or make the wall really weak because plastic will stretch,
Mm-hmm.
and then you'll end up with a leaking bag. See, I don't do it that way. It's a time eater. And when I'm selling fish and I've got 6 trios of fish to bag, or I've got a show where I'm sending 20 entries, I don't want to spend 3 hours bagging fish. See, and you just can't. There. and do the same.
Plus, I'm sure the judges are, when they're bagging the fish after it's done, think that's awesome.
So earlier
Yeah.
you commented that you send bags. So you send an
Extra
extra
bags.
2 bags with them.
Yes,
For
2
each
for every
fish.
entry. Yeah. And so that. Let's do one more, make it a full trio.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Everyone.
Okay, take
See you,
care.
man.
Thanks for coming, man.
Okay. The fact that you got that on, that deserves a plus. That was impressive.
Gotta work with it. And so,
Of course, my bag's a little bit bigger, but I can never get them that tight. You know what I mean? I get all that air in there. I think, yeah, I'm doing
Yeah.
good. And by the time I get my knot tied and sucked down, the bag's all slacked out. Yeah.
Yeah, I give up on knots and go back to the rubber band.
I can't get the rubber bands either.
yeah, my fingers don't work like they used to. It's really hard. So, see how much faster that was?
Don't you have one of those tools, Riley, to castrate your?
Yeah, there, yeah. Cheerios, the green Cheerios.
So I'll have my bag and what I normally, or a box. I get this stuff free from my work. I'm lucky. I just go back and a lot of stuff comes in and packaging material's still good. So I'll do that. Put the fish in.
You're laying those bags.
So I lay mine, depends on how many I have. It doesn't matter if sideways or upright. Some guys get picky. Put that over, I'll seal it in. Now, if it's winter, you buy these heat packs online. They're like camping packs. You guys camp? You ever take the hand warmers with you and stuff? So you can buy these in 24, 40, 60, 96, I think.
Relatively cheap
Yeah.
for what it is you're buying.
Yeah, buying in bulk. That's one of the things as we mature more of a club, we buy in bulk through the club and we can bring the price down and stuff.
Economy of scale.
Yeah, always economy scale, right? So these, you're supposed to let these, I usually open them before I start bagging because it takes them a while to light. Red stripe's always up. Okay. Now, some of the guys will wrap this in like newspaper and put it in. I have this here, so I don't do that. I just put it in. So I'll tape it really good so it doesn't fall down on top of the fish, although I have that in the way.
You said this side up, you meaning
Yeah, I was thinking the
Yeah.
same thing. So that red stripe will actually end up being down.
down.
Yeah, pointing down, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, when you said up, I mean, I can see when you might like open the lid, but
It's all about point of view and reference, right?
well, we just got to make things difficult for you.
Yeah. So before I put this in, if this is going to a show, I have these other bags. And you can use like Ziploc bags are perfect. Put all your information, your entries, all your money, lay it in on top. Nice that. I'm not going to tape all the way around, but you would tape all the way around the box. And it's ready.
Wow.
Good man. I like him, man. You are a good man. Thank you. I'm trying to work a tough crowd here. It's rough, man. You know what I'm saying?
You deserve the applause.
Hey, I like this guy. Right on, man. Here, get your brother in there.
All right, guys. Real quick on this tank, well, I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna explain what I did and the ideas behind it. And then obviously, have any questions or whatever, I'll try to answer them. And by all means, I'm open up to suggestions of things that might improve this design. Now, as far as the quality, there's some things on here that I personally don't like because I'm a perfectionist, but deal with it. But as far as the design of it, I'm all ears. So, this is the base rack right here.
Excluding the top.
What's that?
Excluding this.
Yeah, take this off. This is what I call my base rack right here. And I stole the measurements from Rick's sands in here for the 10 gallons. And I wanted to build something that I could send somewhere or you can tear it down. in my house, I would have never been able to put this stand in there if I couldn't tear it down to get it back in the room. So I had to have something that I could tear down and then reassemble. And it's pretty simple. You know, there's some play in it right there. You tighten these down, the thing won't move at all. But the way I built this, you could fit 5 10-gallon tanks down here, and then so you got your 3 shelves. The other idea behind this is I wanted to be able to make it to where you could add shelves onto it later on. Hence, that's just this top part here. This is actually, I built this for my stands at the house because I need more tanks. So I built it up, and but I brought this out to show you an example of adding on to it. Now the stand that I have at the house, I actually have 2 of these, and all I do is this middle piece. Well, this would just move out there to the end. I would build another one like this, but I'd have a set of pins coming out. And so all you would have to do is say, okay, I want to add on to this. I would build this for you, and then you'd order the side pieces, and boom, you add on to it. Simple. Same thing with going up. If a guy wanted to, you could even build another one of these to go up another shelf if down the road you decide you want to go that high. I didn't have it built here, but obviously you think,